Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. What the mainstream media was afraid to tell you about the news this week. This week, while the mainstream media obsessed over President Trump's weight, here are the things that happened that really matter. The chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee says they have found no evidence of collusion between President Trump and Russia in regards to meddling in the 2016 presidential election. This, after 2 years of investigation, 200 interviews, and the review of over 300,000 documents. No evidence of collusion between Trump and Russia. Period. But did the mainstream media report on that? Well, sure, they did. They reported on it just for a moment, enough time for NBC's Ken Delanian to say, well, the Senate didn't find proof exonerating Trump from the accusations either. Yeah, no, that's not how our system of justice works. People are innocent until proven guilty. You don't have to prove your innocence, but nice try. 1,500 people were sent to jail in California for marijuana-related offenses while Kamala Harris was Attorney General of the state. Meanwhile, this week, Harris appeared on a morning radio show and laughed about smoking marijuana herself in college. And yes, she says, I inhaled. And she kept laughing about violating a law herself that she used to put over 1,500 other people in jail for. But did the mainstream media report on the hypocrisy and just the downright nastiness of a government official laughing about doing something she nailed other people for doing? No, the mainstream media is coddling Harris. They refuse to say a negative thing about her, even when it's true. President Trump has already started building the border wall, 6 miles of steel and concrete barrier in the Rio Grande Valley. This, despite the fact that Democrats claimed Trump was lying when he said, well, we already started building the wall. This wall, which is built, was funded not by leftover Obama money, but by Border Patrol's fiscal year 2018 budget, which means the money was appropriated under President Trump. But did the mainstream media, with their love for fact-checking, fact-check claims by the left that Trump was either lying about the wall being built or using Obama money for it? No, of course not, because the mainstream media doesn't care about the truth. Democratic Congressman Don Beyer said they would rather have a racist as Virginia Attorney General, meaning Mark Herring, who appeared in blackface in college, just as long as the racist is progressive. They'd rather have that racist than a Republican. Apparently, racism is tolerated by the left when it's one of their own progressive crowd. Racism is okay with the left if it helps protect the radical leftist ideology. But did the mainstream media tell you this story? Oh no, they did not. Former FBI attorney Lisa Paige, half of the Paige-Strzok FBI lover duo, emailed while she was at the FBI about a quid pro quo between the FBI and the State Department, where the State Department would downgrade classification of Hillary Clinton emails that had been found on the Wiener laptop in exchange for more funding for FBI personnel abroad. In other words, the FBI was willing to lie to help Hillary get elected just as long as they were paid off. But did the mainstream media report on this willingness to commit such egregious corruption? Oh no, they did not. The mainstream media doesn't care to report any of that to you. So we will. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.